Hey beautiful people, what's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm doing series of reviews. Second review is gonna be an unusual one from a car manufacturing company called Fiat. I think Fiat or Fiat. I have a fragrance from this house. I never reviewed anything from this house. It's called Fiat 500. Okay, and I bought this fragrance like last month or so from one of the brothers. It's partial. I saw it. The bottle looked quite cool, and that I liked the fragrance, notes breakdown as well on Fragrantica. So I decided to pull it off, and it's not super expensive, under $30 or less. Okay, so there's no packaging. I don't have the full box, but this bottle, if you cannot tell by now, this replicates the front of Fiat 500 car, the bonnet or the front face. Okay, this is the bottle. Very, very cool. And I reviewed fragrance houses like Ferrari, Mercedes-Benz, and also Bentley, few other ones. There are quite few ones. They have Audi, and they have I think Nissan also have fragrances. I don't know if Toyota has, but it's nice to cover a new house. So it's something to share for fun. I'm not saying these are hidden gems, this and that. Perhaps it is, but it's always nice to share something unique. So I wish I had the box, but the bottle is pretty cool here. And this fragrance was released, I think, 2018. And this fragrance was perhaps released as a spicy iris-based fragrance. Okay, so I'll talk about the nose breakdown. Let me show the presentation real quick on the bottle. So this one also looks like a game sort of controller. I don't know, joystick, what you call that, but actually this is the front of that old Fiat 500 car. These are the headlights, and these are like fog lights. There's the bumper, and this is the where their name tag and all that. I mean the logo is there. So this is where it's supposed to be the bumper. Pretty cool. It has the military green bottle color, and it says 500 at the back. Pretty cool, I would say. These are all printed, the information you can read. And this bottle is a bit tough to take out. I have hard time, taking out this cap, because they are very, like there's no real dent anywhere to pull it up. So this is how the bottle looks, and the spray is a bit tough to spray actually. You have to hold it like this. Okay, small sprays. I have it on the paper already, and let me spray some more on the paper. Actually, I reviewed one fragrance from house of Porsche, I think. Also, Porsche designed few fragrances, and also Lamborghini. So yeah, car companies are cool stuff, even though they usually let they do go to some contracts, some sort of contract they give it to perfume companies to make their fragrances, and it's like kind of like a joint partnership, so they get profit margin. Like let's Bentley and Lalique, once they made a fragrance which was expensive, so they sort of get profit sharing. So when I spray this, let that settle down. The nose breakdown according to Fragrantica are pepper, pink pepper, grapefruit. Middle notes are black pepper, iris, and geranium. And base notes are patchouli, sandalwood, and white musk. So this fragrance, I'll tell you one thing, it's very strong up top. It's very strong sort of still in the middle. The base is kind of like a lackluster. It doesn't have that much of a base. So it's about the top note and the middle. Overall longevity from this fragrance is good, not bad. 4 to 5 hours you can get. It's a mid cool weather fragrance, I feel, because the spices and freshness also, you can wear it between the two seasons. It's not really high heat situation fragrance. It doesn't have the very good strength to withstand winter, but those who have it, for them, they can smile, because I'll be talking about it from my experience. So when I smell it, I get the grapefruit. Definitely first you get the grapefruit and get a little bit of spicy kick. And they mention pepper, black pepper, Sichuan pepper. I'm thinking Sichuan pepper. Okay, this definitely has that spicy, it reminds me of some fragrances. People compared it with this one. I saw online comparison. They said this is a dupe of Bulgari's Man in Black. Some people said this is a dupe of Spice Bomb, which I both own. This one definitely has the vibes, but I'll tell you what, this basically is very close to this fragrance right here, Bulgari's Man, the original discontinued gem. This one has some mandarin orange, whereas this one has, I think, grapefruit. That's the difference I find, but overall, conceptually, they're kind of similar. So this one has this peppery side. It has this grapefruit, citrus, fruity side. But at the same time, it will go to eventually a little bit of iris. Okay, kind of like Dior Homme, you can say, but not super irisy. It's not lipsticky. It's nice. It's nice. It's a masculine. Think of Fahrenheit, Aqua Fahrenheit. I'm thinking that one. I have it. Man, the bottle is dusty. I know for some reason it's not having any violet leaves, but I am feeling a little bit of Aqua Fahrenheit because it's fresh. and it has grapefruit. Yes, that's the connection. Grapefruit. Okay. So Aqua Fahrenheit remains like a fresh version of Fahrenheit, which has this grapefruit, watery, aquatic vibe with the original Fahrenheit. This one gives me that. So if you can find this, you can get a taste of Aqua Fahrenheit, which is rare to find. It's expensive too, and it's not going to last as much as that one, but it's similar ballpark. All these three fragrances, Bulgari, Man, Aqua Fahrenheit, and this Fiat 500, similar ballpark. So I'll remove them a little bit at the side because these are a bit darker, more richer. Got tobacco. This one got tuberose, more tobacco, booze, rum. This one doesn't have any of that. So yes, it gets more settled on the pepper as the dry down hits you after 15-20 minutes, and then this fragrance will go to kind of floral. I'm thinking that's the geranium. So at that point, some people may feel not really liking that vibe because it's not as masculine as it started. It's not as masculine as it promised to be. It doesn't. Okay, it's nice. It's soft and spicy at the same time. It's a soft, spicy floral fragrance. Okay, so nice change of pace. Okay, a little bit of woodiness coming out. Yeah, it definitely a little bit of that Mercedes-Benz, a Man, or Man Intense. You can feel the vibe, but I think it's a very nicely done fragrance, very, very posh fragrance. And I think it's a fragrance can wear for work. It could be a little bit of a sawdust kind of woody smell coming also from the base. So it's a good fragrance. All these three are good for official purposes. Okay, so I think it's a nice perfume, and it's much better than many generic fragrances, much better. So I think Fiat 500 has the car. I don't know what's the connection. Maybe just wanted to do an attribute, or I don't know, just to show, our car is there. But I don't think this smells anything like interior of a car, unless they have some wooden panels and stuff. I'm pretty sure looking at the car, it was a very basic car, okay? So we don't have that much Fiat in our country, but I think Peugeot, Fiat, these are a bit uncommon in our side. Europe, that side is more popular, like somewhere in European countries, it will be more popular. So I like this fragrance. It's a soft, nice little perfume, has good longevity, but projection is not so much. It's soft projection. I think after 45 minutes, it becomes sort of like settles as a skin scent. You can wear it for work, mild cold days. If you don't want to project too much, you just want to enjoy your fragrance around your aura, this is the fragrance. So Fiat 500 for me, it's a solid perfume. It's a hidden gem. Like hidden gem wise, these other two are really hidden gems. Bulgari's Man and Aqua Fahrenheit. These two, even if you forget about Aqua Fahrenheit, Bulgari's Man, this one, that pepper, the freshness, the mandarin, beautiful perfume. Nobody talks about it. They give the props to only Men in Black, which I find it's a bit sad. Bulgari's Man is the hidden gem, but this is a good fragrance. Okay, if you can find these two, and if you want to get taste of these two, try Fiat 500. So overall, this fragrance rating for me, it's I would give it 7.8. Why such a weird ranking? Not 8, not 7.5. I feel like it. I like the bottle. I think it's cool, but the way it opens, the way to hold the bottle, the cap is a bit tough. These things are not really nice. It could be better. Presentation could be better. Also, the fragrance, not performance was no problem, but projection could be better, I feel. Okay, so it stays something like a Ferrari fragrance, like it's long lasting. Ferrari Zumo is long lasting, but doesn't project as much, right? So similarly style. So 7.8 out of 10 for Fiat 500. Check it out. Thanks for watching, and time to move on to the third video. Take care.